Hello, ITSL Silver Playoffs game against David Erill, who represents Catalonian Republic. This is best of one. I was higher seeded, so I chose USA. And I'm promoted further in case of drawing this game. Captured Nazi scientist. No really need of lining. Had I headlined containment, I could discard decal right now. Now I have to discard duck and cover. Okay, let's discard it. So I'm playing the entire hand, so decal goes to space, certainly. But now that blockade is gone, not as painful. Now that this is gone, it is kinda sorta painful. Okay, you play as if you had this scoring. Show me your dice. I know he's in better position to coup Pakistan, but he's the one to prove anything there. Plus, I don't have... okay. Bong. Succeeded, so... let's go all in further. Yeah, I knew about this risk, but... well... I took it, I paid for it, and I'm okay with it. Pakistan is subject to counter-coup. Influence. Okay, I can't really help anything in the Middle East right now. And I'd like to save containment as a strong play in case I need it. Let's take a chance on this. Boo! I also need Milops, and I'd like to degrade DEFCON somehow. It's a very weird game, I must say. Starting from his headline blockade. Very unusual. I'm not happy about Korean War, not only because I lost it, but because I want to minimize the number of removed cards to decrease the chance of decal coming back early. So I think Nasser to coup Egypt immediately. Hoping for a very high roll, like at least 5. Of course, preferably 6 in case of Suez crisis. This Japan is weird. I think he'd like to walk. The Philippines and Indonesia. If he does it, I may play AR6 Lebanon, Iraq, effectively making Middle East +6. Or just blocking here. The disadvantage of my play now is that Defcon is at 4, so he can coup Pakistan. But even then I need a 2 ops to secure Asia against his domination, and the third may as well go to Lebanon. Okay, in this case... Ow! This was a very unwanted result of a coup. And this is quite annoying hand. Okay, decal's gone. I don't assume he's gonna headline Distal. So... let's headline Asia. Sacrificing Middle East for a while, and, excuse me, hoping to grab Europe, although Comic-Con and Olympic Games and CIA are only cards to fight. The good news is I have socialist governments and Suez Crisis, so de Gaulle is the only card he can have into Europe. So if I take France with enough over control, I should be good with it. Good thing I headlined one of the scorings. But this is nasty and maybe messing up with my plans if he goes to France. He always have counter coups because Defcon is high. The good thing is I can space twice. Nasty, nasty. Okay, it can only get worse, and I don't have good targets for Defcon at 4, so let's go for this one. And after he's cooing, my counter goes to Lebanon. At first. So 2 space, 1 hold. Certainly not holding CIA. Okay, Comic-Con is painless. So for holding is a tie between Vietnam, Siwas and socialists. Of all these, I think I don't want to allow him access to Southeast Asia at first place. Influence. Okay, let's fight for this region. Anyway, oh, now I rolled a 6 when I didn't really need it. I hope to roll another 6 when I use Comic-Con against Libya, which I intend to. I regret not playing CIA there, because 2 ops to Indonesia and Malaysia would be nice now. This Turkey move suggests that he's gonna probably stop Marshall. He's gonna play Marshall here and then activate the event. I would switch these roles. But at least now he should probably counter-coup rather than doing anything else. Yeah, counter-coughing. Okay, so I feel I should give up Suez Crisis. And put one here, one in Malaysia, one in Indonesia. And then CIA into Thailand, and then maybe even trigger Vietnam revolts. And Europe, well, blockade is gone, so if he doesn't quagmire me with a combo about High Hand and Willy Brandt or so, I shouldn't be controlled there. And domination is probably unavoidable until cards like John Paul or Saltai Bien come. Oh well. Things are not going well for me this time so far. The loser of this game is entirely eliminated from this season of ITSL. The winner proceeds further in silver playoffs without any chance to win the league at all, but with some chance to... Ooh. With some decent chance to have some. Maybe more exciting games and winning silver playoffs. Yeah, good domination of Asia isn't that bad. Holding socialist governments isn't that bad. Defectors weren't played, so he knows about defectors in my hand. And I don't really have any better headlines than defectors. That's a pain. I hope he doesn't headline Asia scoring. I doubt it. If he has Asia scoring, he should probably play the China card into... Oh, that was quite nice to defect it. So... Warsaw Pact formed quite soon to be able to activate NATO, although I think he just plays NATO now. I had one 4-up card. He just... damn it! And damn it. Okay, so it's even worthless triggering Fidel now. And he has D-stall. Not to forget about this thing. Let's minimize the number of countries he controls. Sorry, I don't control. Okay, the goal is painless. So Fidel may go to space and socialists may go to space. That was nice, I wanted to play here. But taking Mexico had priority. Okay then. The goal. And yes, Pakistan is more important than Zaire, where I expect him de-Stalinizing too. Flipping this with the China card would equalize Asia. Now he may still equalize Asia, but this requires him to put 4 into Japan, which is temporarily enough, but in the long run may be very costly. I hate what I'm seeing on the board now, but this game is somehow vulnerable to potential game changers. Yeah. Zaire given up. Okay, let's start spacing. Succeeding in space race may be one of my best successes. Ooh, one more Middle East scoring. How nasty of you. Okay, I will see his headline. That's always a good thing. So Indo-Paki to gain mill-ups and well, it's on average 3 victory points. And then special relationships, I think, for some realignments, perhaps against Zaire. Because otherwise I'm crippled here as well. Not that I'm not without it, I don't have time to go to Zaire actually, so maybe no realigning but just breaking Zaire would be a decent choice. Marshall. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't even get victorious position in Asia. Okay, let's play event. Failed and save these 2 points. Oh, my poor hand. I need 3 to equalize Europe and I need 3 to redominate Asia. Damn it, he had this one. And I need break to disable being knocked off the region. I got CIA, damn it. I really don't like it. And again, I don't have good headlines. Okay, let's see his headline first. Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, let's trigger how I learned. Just because I want to play the other cards like just to grab military operations, but this is so crippling. Okay, UN intervention probably with Willy Brandt. U2 incident to be played later in turn. Romanian abdication late in turn, because I will be fighting for the number of countries in Europe. And let's hope to survive elsewhere, because frankly speaking, absolutely no region looks good now. And neither does my hand. Actually, nothing looks good except his clock. I will be reducing West Germany later. No, playing scoring for -1 is the priority. And I have to do it using only Billy, U2 and CIA, because Cambridge 5 and Romanian abdication are unplayable prior to Europe scoring. Damn it. Ooh. In the meantime, he's rich as well. I could take Finland, but I feel grabbing the cheapest countries possible is more important than anything else. On the other hand, CIA to Denmark is enough, so you two may as well go to Finland. I mean, I have to use one action round to retake country if he takes one more, so it can as well be Finland with U2 incident, which I delayed so far only because I didn't want to give him extra point from UN intervention. And another extra from triggering Willy Brandt, because victory points now suddenly matter. It looks only a 4, but this is another 4 and this is another 6, which can easily turn to 10. Okay, Europe scoring dumpable. Maybe it's worth spacing U2 incident even, but I feel it's more worth cooing. On the other hand, he doesn't have the sources of meal-ups. On the other hand, I have two very cheap cards, which are useless for anything but cooing. Let's start from Africa. Come on, because it was meant to provide me with a reasonable realignment option. Now DEFCON is my best bet, because even Voice of America looks not enough. How about that? Network problems. This is something I didn't have so far. Unable to connect to the server. Okay, I connected now. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to ITSL, I guess. Just don't attempt to control Europe and to break on here. U2 incident will go to space for victory points and Romanian abdication for a coup, in this order to prevent him from getting meal-ups. This is what I can do for myself. Collect victory points. U2 is a potentially 4 victory point swing. Doesn't give him 1, provides me maybe 3. On the other hand, I just rolled a 1, so maybe I will roll a 6 now. Oh. Yes, Southeast Asia, yes. Oh, a 5. Not a 6, but still enough to fail. I have 3 access gainers to South America. He has 1, and he had... That's end. I have puppets, OAS and Panama Canal, and we both have junta. Here I have only colonial rare cards, so Africa is a better target to fight for with cooing. Oh. South America scoring, Southeast Asia scoring, and Red Scare and Kennedy and the Brush War. Okay, this is a good hand finally. And Liberation Theology from him. So Perch is what I need. If Brush War against Brazil succeeds, I think I'll save Kennedy. Maybe let's say it another way. I will save Kennedy if I can score South America without his domination. Flower power is active, and I need first to secure myself elsewhere, but Brush War is something I have to try even with flower power. Maybe I should have UN intervened flower power instead of Willy Brandt, in which case I'd have to use 1 more point in Germany. Okay. Africa scored, so this worked. He has a very unusual style of playing. Can't really tell what's this about, but I can't predict many of his moves. He's playing very many over controls, perhaps more than I think he should. Okay, so I can play South America. I can play Southeast Asia for -1. So I'm saving Kennedy. John Paul for the event, Camp David for the event, nuclear subs for a coup in Nicaragua. And once Central America is played, we will have survived all the scorings. Okay. So Kennedy discarding the unwanted scorings, maybe, and some typical US game changers, and maybe something comes from this game. He lacks 1 mil up so far, so this is another ray of light. And I have cards like 5-year plan, puppets, and duck and cover, which are contextually very good when you see your opponent's headline. Decal is painful. Ooh, AB entreat is even more painful. So let's attack his hand with 5-year plan. Oh, this is an all-in, but assuming he coups Mexico, this is gonna be 9. It's far too close. Okay. If he goes there, I have to lower DEFCON to disable him from playing We Will Bury You. OPEC for space race. Hopefully this time I roll good enough. He is going. Duck and cover or Usuri? Duck and cover, let it be. This is gonna return anyway. The next thing probably puppets to Central America's going. Oh well, so the next thing, OPEC for space race. Blech. Another failed space race attempt. His attempt succeeded. So this is one access. Where else? So the problem is I temporarily survived, but I'm not leading anywhere, and he is, including victory points. So he may slowly eat me step by step. China card. Yet another place where he leads, but Usuri is going to be tougher for him to mitigate. Okay, now I want to save Kennedy, so decall is resolved first. Self-mitigating in Thailand and South Africa, I guess. But if he over-controls Angola, it's a little wasteful for him in context of my Portuguese Empire crumbles, which goes next for a coup in Saharan states, giving me Milops and giving me realignment target in Nigeria. Half of the time gone on his clock. Very nice that he allowed me here. And where's the good target for a second one? The Philippines. After Usuri breaking these two, I'd like to have domination in Asia within a number of countries, not dependent on shuttle diplomacy, which will be inactivated anyway, because he won't control any battleground in Asia after such a play from my side. The good thing is I have the China card and Cultural Revolution is no longer in the deck. Of course, Portuguese Empire crumbles. Saharan states coup comes first, because maybe I'm inclined to use summit otherwise. At least equalized, even in my favor due to shuttle diplomacy. Mill-ups gained. Okay, so at least he has to fight against my unpleasant cards. Africa, South America look terrible. Asia, Ray of Sunshine, and Kennedy, Ray of Sunshine. Sorry, Ray of Light in a tunnel. I'm a little tired after Honolulu Grand Slam still, so... Okay, so switching plans. Usuri doesn't look promising in Asia any longer. Let it go to the reshuffle then. And or let it go for realignment. Now I got Voice of America. Far too late. Well, maybe not far too late, but should have got it so that it goes to the reshuffle. And what else? We will bury you. He got Brezhnev. Do I have to use Kennedy this term? I hope not, and I hope SALT negotiations help me avoid it. So we will bury you spaced. Quagmire held. Kennedy held, China card held, SALT played. And let's see where it leads us. It leads us to Japan so far. Missile envy cooing Egypt. Maybe it's worth playing the China card. And hold 3 cards, namely East European unrest. Oh, maybe not. I think I can give up Che, which I intended to give up anyway. No. 2 points go here, 1 point goes here. These coups were juicy for him. What's there to be done? I'd like to keep the China card knowing that he has grain sales, although what can I do to stop him from spacing grain sales? I only can hold salt long enough to activating NORAD for me is nice. Long enough to make it working. Namely grabbing grain sales. Maybe let's start spacing. Come on. 3rd failed attempt for this place. He succeeded in his attempt. Okay then. Let's grab it. Ooh, nasty. Oh yes. Of course I'm playing this for the event. One, two, and 1, 2, and 1 here. And yes, I know that now Africa scoring is ending the game. But I think he would have scored it before playing one small step, had he had it in hand. Bear trapping himself. Oh. Okay. So I guess he has CIA and he's gonna use bear trap to get rid of CIA due to Brezhnev. This coup of course failed. East European unrest is gonna perform another coup. No, Arman in Tehran. Come on, what's wrong with all these damned coups? Now what am I doing with my Voice of America? Retaking Africa, I think, is the answer. Or maybe playing like this. Still terrible. A 5-year plan. Tear down this wall. I think tear down this wall, this is more aggressive. However, 5-year plan is also nice attacking him. Brush war is great, of course, but I have to wait for flower power to be stopped because it's too risky. Now really have this liberation theologies. Not that this rock had meaningful chances, but still. Uh-oh. Thank you for watching and see you next time.